But I'm at the left.
Happy Wednesday! I have a whole list of stuff, a whole page of stuff to talk about today. None of it's really that exciting. I'm going to start with my responses from your video that I just watched because I was smart about it this time because I remembered it was Wednesday. So first of all, I want to start off by just the idea, the concept from the beginning of your video of me giggling with the 3 friends of yours in the video. Just the idea of your friend choosing amuses me due to their other friends, and that line, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but the internet doesn't need to. And, you know, the 3 of them, based on those connections, have probably heard some very interesting things about me, which I'm sure you talk better than other connections did. I don't know. I don't know the situation. I don't talk to any of them. I don't know. But, yeah, I liked Sabrina's reaction to me, though. That was, we met at Walmart! Oh, yeah, we did. I want to know an update on your boots, because you talked about being charged twice and not getting 2 pairs of boots, but you didn't really talk about what kind of boots. And I was looking at boots yesterday when we were in the store, and I'm kind of going through a period in my life right now of I need to change everything. Like, I'm going to dye my hair, like, right after this video, and, like, I'm going to try and buy, like, a bunch of new stuff for wardrobe, more professional, like, suits and high heels and ooh. That's not really exciting either. Hashtag Freshmore problem. You're not a Freshmore. You're not, and I don't. Yay! You get to see your family on Saturday, and yeah, and yes, you did tell me about Gerald backing the truck into the garage the day it happened, because I think you were at my house. You were at my house, yep. And I walked into the room, into the spare room, that you were. Mocha is laying on the floor playing with a ball by herself. Okay, well, she's not playing now, just because, you know, I tried to show you. Weirdo. What was I talking about? Right, the garage. And you looked at me and you were like, so, my mom just told me that the braid blah 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 and showed me pictures and stuff. But I do think that the new ideas of, like, how you guys are going to have it set up is awesome. Like the doors in the back and the whatnot. Business, buying a new place, awesome, and yes, I do know where that is. And then about your rant, being that you know me, you already know my position on that, but you are right, it would upset lots of people and probably isn't the greatest idea. Alright, so, my video times. I'm going to start with how the job searching stuff is going. I talked to my dad like half an hour ago, got off the phone then. He's job searching because he's getting really fed up because the bosses and stuff are still being really bad, and he's still dealing with everyone else's messes and blah 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 blah. And so he was telling me that he's going to apply to be a teacher at one of the Okanagan colleges for teaching them how to do, like, heavy equipment operating and maintenance and stuff.
What does that mean? I never did anything.
Or if he can't do that, he's thinking he'll, like, go back to Alberta and work in the oil patch over the winter and then come to BC and pick fruit in the summer. And then as for Kyle's going, he's still working at Bubbles right now, and then tomorrow he has an interview for a different place, which would be better because it's closer and pays better and is more along the lines of what he wants to do anyway. So it would be great if he got that. As far as I'm going, I'm still applying, still no one's responding, but the university has a job fair tomorrow, so I'm going to go to that and try to find employment. Today, I was applying for something. It was like a work from home kind of thing. The assessment and setting yourself up for that was absolutely ridiculous. There was an assessment of skills, and it took an hour to do. They even predicted that. And it was like you had to look at these charts of words and be like, pick the 4 or the 5 of them that are linked in some way. And then there was like, fill in the blanks. But it wasn't, like a sentence with one blank in it. It was like, blank, the blank, 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 in the blank, blank. And that really isn't exaggerating. And then it would give you a list of words and you put them in order to which would make the best sentence. And then there was a voice recording thing. I had to call them and audition and like record a thing from the screen. Like it gave me a script and I read it, and I have a really annoying voice. What else did I have to do for that? I had to like read a paragraph and then type as much of it that I possibly could within the time limit. I didn't get very far, which is weird because I was typing pretty fast. Must have just been a short time limit. And then there was also a thing where it was like write as much as you can in the time limit. It was like, one of them was, if you were in space for 5 years, what would be your average daily things that you would do in the day? And I was like, well, pretty much everything else. I'd eat and sleep and pay attention and stuff, and it would be like a normal day, but I would have shinier clothes. Yeah. Yesterday I met up with my peer mentor. That's pretty cool. She's a 4th year psychology major, so she's doing the same stuff I am. And so she has some pretty cool advice. And I participated, when was that? On Monday in a psychological study, which was pretty cool actually. It was the correlation between negative assumption based on how fast you react to word relation. And yeah. So it was like, if you reacted faster to negative associations like regret and chocolate, or fat and pizza, or like chunky thighs, like those were 3 things. Like if you would say like yes, those are words, because how it went was like you got a word and it was going to for sure be a word, and then it would change, and then you had to decide if it was a word or wasn't a word. So then if it, like, you reacted faster to the negative association ones, and they were doing a correlation between how that went and how you answered the questions following, which were like, like, have you in the last month taken laxatives in order to lose weight? Like, how often do you not participate in things because of how you feel about your body? And like, just stuff like that associated with eating disorders and stuff, right?
Okay, no, that didn't help at all.
English. I had an English class today. And it's pretty much right now talking about, well, we're doing reader response right now, and so it's pretty much common sense. It's like, oh, the whole hour today was, we're all different, so we read things and understand things, interpret things differently, based on, because we have different experiences in life.
Maybe
like,
Ryan's just too far. Even
that's
though
shocking!
Ryan's actually closer.
So shocking! But what was cool about this English class today, there was a guy in, like, because I sit in, like, the middle row, and then he was sitting on the side row, if that makes any sort of sense. I'm sure you've been in university rings before.
I wonder if maybe it's because of
he was sitting over there, and he had a Buzz Lightyear sweater on. And it wasn't like, a black sweater with, like, Buzz Lightyear pictured on it and it says Buzz Lightyear's awesome or anything. Like, no. It was, like, Buzz Lightyear outfit on the sweater. It was pretty sweet. I need to hurry, because I am running out of time. I think my belly button might be getting infected again. You're welcome, Internet. I was having problems with them last night. This morning, I was taking the garbage cans up to Wednesday, and one of the guys from upstairs came down, and he was coming down to move the garbage cans too. And he was going to the bus stop too, because he has class at 10:30 on Wednesdays starting. So we walked to the bus stop together, and I learned that I don't know if they really have unlimited money, because he was talking about trying to get a job on campus. And they don't have a car like we thought they did, because there's sometimes cars and stuff over there. And apparently they don't hear Mocha at night, so that was good. One last point. Today, while I was sitting there waiting for the bus stop, I got to witness a guy in a wheelchair flirt with some lady also waiting for the bus who did not want to be spoken to. You could tell because, like, her laughter was forced, and she wasn't really responding to him, and she was looking around and, like, kind of avoiding eye contact. It was rich. I was giggling so much because he had to, like, force the conversation because she wouldn't respond. And yeah, so it was interesting. was an interesting day. Well, that's 10 minutes, so I think that cuts it out for YouTube. So, yeah. That's my Wednesday video for you. I will hear from you on Friday.
I don't like it.